No items. Foxhound only. Shadow Moses.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Yay!
Yo, Tehul, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome tonight's.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all.
It is the basis of all
Only
combats.
a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
That's, you know what? You can trust your fists. You can't trust a piece of metal. He's got the right of it here. Would you trust a sword? Oh man, that's scary. It does seem like a lot of these attacks are pretty. You have to like be in a pretty specific spot to get hit by a lot of these. Thankfully, because like there's not a lot of you don't have like a lot of movement options here. You play a lot of stuff with dodge rolls around these parts, and this is not one of them. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh god. Wait, Fox is over here. Nope. Yeah. I've also found that we can move. We can walk into his attack. The hitbox on the kick is way further out. So if you stay still or run towards him, you don't get hit as often. At least that's what I've been seeing. So okay, that I should have moved away from that. That one's an easy tell. Nice, not too bad.
That's good, Snake.
Not too bad.
Hurry up and
I
catch.
say police knots. Unbelievable. Oh, sorry guys, I was up a little late last night despite having left the stream early. My fault. Working on stuff.
Snake.
Content must flow. Rip. Okay, well.
Hurry up and catch.
Let me just beat this first. You just dismantle this ninja. I'll break this man in half. Oh, hi.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
This is horrifying. He brutally murdered all those people outside.
Hurt me more.
Oh. You ever just find meaning via pain?
That's it. I remember that punch.
God, we gotta like check him.
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew.
A little bit.
That's good, Snake.
Teleport's behind you. Ah, damn it. We were so close. Nothing personnel, kid. Snake. It's just like one of my Japanese animes. A little aggressive there. Although, given the subtext, understandable.
Now, make me
With all this...
make
Oh, is this him?
me feel alive again.
Oh, it is him. I didn't connect that yet.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Snake, try landing a basic combo. This become a. Oh yeah, no, it makes sense. Like that. Now that you say it, like this voice sounds the same. Oh, I'm so dumb. We gotta like move in on a lot of these attacks. Stay close. I was about to say, can you imagine if Snake was in a fighting game? And then thought about my sentence again.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Turns out Snake does have fighting moves in his own games. Oh, we're...
I'm here, Snake.
Oh. Apparently he has phasing on. Oh god. Smash discourse.
Hurry up and catch me.
Oh yeah, yeah. FGC. I knew what you meant. Oh my god, rip. This discourse again. In 2018? Smash Bros. Is good.
I'm here, Snake.
Yeah, honestly, it'd be pretty well equipped for it, from what I've seen so far. For like its own series fighting game.
Nice. I've been waiting for this pain.
I am interested. Also, what I've seen of Metal Gear Rising or Vengeance is basically just a brawler, right? Oh, goddammit. This is tough. Nothing personnel, kid. They need to do 2 here. Okay, we're trying here. We're trying. He does like half of our health with 1 hit. Which makes living difficult. Okay.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Just don't get hit for it. I mean, understandable. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Spectacle Fighter is my favorite name for that genre I've heard so far. Because I always go like, oh, what do we call this? Spectacle Fighter. And I was like, aha, that's it. Hold on, let me quickly... Oh, there is, cool. Oh, it's gotta be there. I want to see if we can try... Nope, control settings, analog mode. That helps at all? It is the basis of all combat, that's true. Oh, see, I told you. So it's the hitbox is further in the kick. The closer we are to him, the easier it is to avoid. Well, apparently this room is just bad. I just realized this punch punch kick is probably Snake's jab in Smash, and that's really funny. After talking about Dragon Ball FighterZ last night, I am thinking about fighting games again. I really want to play some fighting games, but we have some coming out, so I just have to be a little bit patient. Like I said, I'm gonna play Dragon Ball FighterZ whenever the full version gets released, and I'm very excited for Smash, of course, and for Soul Calibur 6, at least in theory. Soul Calibur 6 has been embroiled in a bit of a controversy over releasing a fan favorite character as day one DLC, which is just not a great look. So that's a little baffling. But I'm still excited for the game regardless, but I may give it a couple days after launch to see how things shake out. That is very disappointing.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
Oh, I fell for it again. Fell for the oldest trick in the book. The, teleportation jutsu. Or the replacement jutsu, whatever it's called. It's been a while, I'm sorry. It's hard to dodge. That punch. You're that ninja.
Do you remember, Snake? The field of battle.
Clearly.
The clashing of bone and sinew. That's good, Snake.
Hold on one sec. I think I need to. I'm trying to read that, but I also want to finish this fight real quick. Ooh! Thank you, Apathy, for pointing out the bonus ration. We should really do this now. As long as it's not stupid. One more cycle. What? 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 Okay, that was horrifying. I was very creeped out by those whispers. That was horrifying. Okay, we can do it again. Okay. Would people be more or less angry in... Oh, a glitch? Seriously? Oh, man. If when the ultimate version of a game was released, all the existing players got access to DLC. That's interesting, actually. I feel like they wouldn't sell much DLC. Well, I'm wondering if this is like a season pass kind of deal, where like you pay for early access or something, and if that would work at all. Oh, you are? Okay, okay, gotcha. Okay. Because my first reaction was Psycho Mantis, because of the whispers. I'm guessing it's a Psycho Mantis kind of vibe. This is just a grueling fight. Just shoot him. Hey. I maybe should have actually, because of the. But if the hand-to-hand is the basis of all combat. The archer class is made up entirely of archers. This is a Kojima, though. gonna be a few more of those, I think. You know, Zach, it's a great point. Oh, God. Yeah. XD. Oh, I'm iframes, poggers. All right. Where are my iframes? Yo, Soul22092, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to Nights. Hopefully you're enjoying. Good to see you.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
All right, we got this. Regarding your question, Curry, I'm trying to figure it out. Because I don't know. Part of me says it would go over well. Part of me says it would go over horribly. I think we're in a weird spot because the fighting game community is used to models that are not used in virtually any other genre. Namely the arcade edition / turbo edition / ultimate edition thing, which is pretty popular in Japan across the board, but is not seen outside of Monster Hunter elsewhere in the West. Or in fighting games. Which makes it kind of a weird genre in the first place. So I'm curious about it. I don't know. It would be hard to figure out what players are. I think a lot of it comes down to just like what players are willing to pay. We could use a chat grenade on him. Oh, I always fall for it. No. I do wonder though on this topic if like a MOBA style character free week thing could work out. Because that would be pretty sweet. I don't know if a fighting game's done that yet.
That's it.
Got him with that jab.
That punch.
That punch was Hawaiian punch. Oh, that was not where the hitbox looked like it was going. Alright, can't get hit.
Do you remember, Snake?
We cannot get hit.
The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew.
Not getting hit.
That's good,
Cool, okay.
Snake.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, because that sounds like a thing that that would really work out in a fighting game. It was at it was at Evo, right? None of us says that people are playing it, but if it's at Evo, it's doing okay. Marvel wasn't at Evo. Uh-oh. Poor Marvel. Yeah, they want to make money. But I'm also, you can make money long term by fostering goodwill. It's always not
now, make me feel it. Make me
Yeah. I'm trying to be patient, but also if we miss our window, it kind of sucks too, because we're in danger again, like right away. Oh my god. I walked into that. Good.
Now we can fight as warriors.
We're getting this done. The basis of all combat. I think it's usually publishers though. Like most devs are not intending to like restrict character access when they go make a game. Tends to be publishers going, hey, we want to make some cash. How do we do that? And then you figure it out. That's also true. Yeah. That's very true. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the publishers hold the checkbook. That means if you want to make the game, you got to make the money. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I just said that because, like, just because, you know, at the end of the day... Gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah, it's been a while for Mortal Kombat, right? I have never played an Injustice. I played a little bit of Mortal Kombat 10. But... my first fighting game love was definitely Soul Calibur 2, so I'm excited for this new Soul Calibur. Oh, God. It's really cool to see fighting games get more and more love the past couple of years, though. It's a pretty sweet genre.
That's good, Snake.
That's good, Snake.
Hurry up and catch
That's the good stuff. I wonder where he is. Do you see Gray Fox? There he is. It's educational television. Gotcha. I know a lot of folks are getting it now with DBFZ. It's been a pretty common story for a lot of people, which is really cool. Arc System. I mean, I'm mostly excited because I know that Arc System works as for years they're making really, really well put together fighters that have mostly been pretty niche for years until DBFZ sort of blew up in a big way, even outside the fighting game community world. Like, among the fighting game community, like, ArcSys is a very big name, but outside of that, it's like, oh, would they make those anime fighters?
I've been waiting for this pain.
Oh, I did it again! I'm so dumb. After I've been waiting for this pain is when we have the teleportation. It's good that there's no collision on Gray Fox. Do. What?
That's it. I remember that punch.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics. You know what's up.
The clashing of
Bone and sinew. Oh, hey, got that kick.
good, Snake.
I did it again. I'm
Hurt me more.
what am I doing? No, stop. I don't want this. I didn't want this. We're gonna play it super safe. Two more.
Hurt me more.
What? That AoE is huge. Oh my god. Ugh, I haven't played DBFC, so I can't speak to that sort of like hit stun thing. Oh, hold on. I think we missed a snake too. This fight's hard. I thought I was all god of video gaming when I beat Revolver Ocelot so quickly, but that may have been a one-time only thing, folks. That or I'm bad at melee, which I think is probably the case. Okay, let's do it. I'm trying to be patient. I promise.
Make me feel it. Make
I got in a better flow that last time.
alive again.
Oh my god.
That's good, Snake.
There we go.
Now
No more sword.
as
and to hands. It is the basis of all combat.
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
As in the flow state, yeah. Rio. How do you even pronounce his name? Gosh. Yeah, I'm sure for a lot of folks the appeal is that like there's a really solid DBZ fighter on the market. So I know there were several solid Dragon Ball Z fighting games before, but there were a lot of times this sort of like how do I put this? Like a lot of 3D brawler characteristics that make them not like a traditional fighting game. Whereas DBFZ is certainly not like Street Fighter by the numbers, but it's very traditional in its structure. This phase is probably harder than the last phase. Jump Fighters, yeah. Yeah, Jump Fighters I think does look pretty sweet, but I think it's going to be another one of those like Xenoverse kind of style things where it's like, we'll see how it goes. I think it's not going to be like a traditional fighter of any kind. I love watching Tekken 7, but I haven't played it myself.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
But then, like I said, I've got a Soul Calibur history, so liked them early. I had to learn to like 2D fighters. Ow. Okay, we can just stop getting hit now, that'd be great.
I'm here, Snake.
But I'll really watch any fighting game, to be honest. They're really fun to see play out by pros.
Hurry up and catch me.
Get there eventually. Times. I'm waiting for this pain. So this is teleportation phase. He will teleport now. Okay, we're good now. I shouldn't remind yourself that overconfidence is the slow and insidious killer. But aside from that, we should have this in the bag.
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle, the clashing of bone and sinew. That's good, Snake.
there it is, Curry. It's true.
Hurt me more.
It's gonna be, yeah, that's cool.
That's good, Snake. Hurt me more.
One or two more. We're almost there.
Hurt me more.
Alright, so we're gonna do this one, we're gonna back off right away. Oh shit. Good luck. That sounds really cool. Can we chakra maybe? What does he want? No. Oh. There we go, okay.
Hurt me more. Hurt me more. I felt that, Snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar.
You were killed in Zanzibar.
What? Not again.
The third person!
Hello.
Yo, Ozzy, thanks for the host. I appreciate it.
What's happening?
Oh, God.
Losing myself.
You know it. You know it.
Is it over?
Who is this guy? That wasn't a mortal line, though. Gray Fox, no. Okay. So, still unclear if this is the Pentagon or Psycho Mantis. We're pretty sure it's one or the other. I don't know, don't tell me.
Gray
But
Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened
Same.
before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene
You're just
therapy
bringing this up now?
experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark.
Yes.
Everybody
he
asks
started the gene
questions.
therapy
Nice.
project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4
Holy
years
shit.
while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Dr. Clark's...
Naomi, what happened to Gray
Is
Fox
it Naomi
after
Clark?
that?
Is that her father?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
Is it right?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
We'll think about it.
How long are you gonna stay in
Right,
there?
right, yeah.
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku
Oh my god.
Come on, get out. We can't stay here
Oh
forever.
my god, Kojima, you can't do this.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
No
You're
kidding.
the Metal Gear chief engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
Oh.
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me.
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot
Theater
down
missile
nuclear
defense.
missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
What is happening?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
Oh. Okay, so Emmerich wasn't involved.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities.
Hell yeah.
The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
Right.
No. Could it be?
Tell me, Emmerich.
Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon.
This game's incredible.
They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
The VR
Yes, but
missions.
you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn. Damn. I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
F.
The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project.
Oh.
He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind, but the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
This is a lot of cutscene. This is a good cutscene.
Rex is in the underground maintenance base,
Where's that?
north of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex.
True. This is a lot to take in. I like the use of found footage kind of
I'll
stuff.
show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this.
What?
It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
What?
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
That's bad timing.
Meryl, what happened?
Oh god.
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
Having a flashback? Or what's
A
happening?
disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
Oh, Kojima.
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Oh, Kojima.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security
Yes.
card. It's security level 4.
No, no, no.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention.
Oh my god.
An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
What is happening?
Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're
What is
still
it?
the best in the field of robotics.
Oh.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes.
Oh my god.
Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take
Oh my God.
responsibility. Science has always
Police
thrived
mouse.
on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take
I
part
can't
in murder
believe
anymore.
anime canonically
Whatever.
is
All I want
putting
from
the
you
world
is
in danger.
information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just
Oh.
tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Call me Otakon. Otaku Convention. Incredible. There we go. Eat that, whatever that is. Look, we at least mildly respect anime around these parts, okay? Yeah, we're looking at the posters. We got some mechs here. Okay. Save, thank you. Thanks again for the host, by the way, Ozzy. How are things going for you? Okay, sorry about the cutscenes. We can now talk and stuff again. Oh, yeah. Give me a sec. Okay, it's hard to see because pixels. Is it like the Armageddon poster? I'm not quite getting it. Thanks, Zach. Oh right, we have Zach here tonight. Nice. Wow, this is nice. Those are going well. This is the theme for Police Knots. Is Police Knots a real game? Stop. This is real? They put their own game in the game? And then said that game inspired the creation of robots in this game? Stop. Is this real? Is this real? This is a real game? I thought they had to be kidding. There is no way. Wow.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying. A scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed
Hit
a
us with these
scholar.
quotes again.
Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered
only
MIT
there's no way.
instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I
Meryl's
wanted to
third in
do
Police
applied
Knots.
physics,
No
not
way.
just a theoretical stuff. I
Mei
wanted
Ling
to
is
make things
incredible.
for people. The Soliton radar system or the Codex system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
It's a hell of a note to save on. Good lord. Yeah. Meaningful silence. Whew. 1-4. No, I didn't. No, I didn't ask for this.
You called, Snake? Talk to you later, Snake.
The controls are still kind of.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, the warhead storage building that you're in has
I love that
one
Mei Ling
floor
just sort of
above
just keeps
ground
dropping
and 2
quotes on us,
floors
too.
below ground.
Of
Why don't
course, you
search
remember
there
what the
too?
Gall said. I totally missed that. I was talking about Mei Ling. I'm sorry.
Snake,
Okay.
the warhead storage building that you're in has
Right, we
one
have
floor
door
above ground
keys now.
and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
Yeah, it's definitely like a mood that applies to a lot of things. Like why you get into something. Yeah. Like why you get into something versus what do you end up doing, especially when profit gets involved. It's tough. Let's go back through here. Okay.